Let's go.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Please be seated. Woo! Shh. Whew. Who else feels electricity running through their veins right now? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Man, what an amazing, amazing day we've had so far. God. Beautiful. All right, so as people find their seats, as they come in through those doors, one more time, what would Dan Pena call you if you looked at them? I hear all kinds of adjectives, and none of them are good. None of them are good. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Because if you can't get back here at 3 p.m. like we asked, that's so small. How are you supposed to make $1 million or 10 million or 100 million? It's very simple stuff. Isn't success just simple stuff but done correctly every single day? Yes? Yes. So in a couple minutes, I'm going to bring on a guy that many of you have been very, very excited to see, very excited to meet. So I first met this man, Dan Locke, about a year ago, actually, just about a year ago, because we had a mentor in common, this crazy old billionaire man named Dan Pena, same mentor. And we connected that way, and I emailed him. And I told him I loved his stuff, and we should do an interview, we should do something. And he emailed me back, and he said, Jason, I've actually studied some of your stuff. I really respect what you do. It was a strong mutual respect for two people, and it's just been amazing ever since. We've had masterminds together, we get sushi together, we talk business, we talk ideas together. I've learned a lot from him. I think he's learned at least a little bit from me. It's been great, and I'm so thrilled that he flew down, private jet, of course, from Vancouver to Newport Beach to join us here today. So before I bring him out right now, we have a little video that we're gonna play for you. And when the video reaches its crescendo, when it's over, we're gonna bring him out here. All right, so let's turn down those lights in the back, and let's play this video here right now.
Dan Locke is a story of a man who beat all the odds. A true immigrant success story. Dan came to North America at 14 years old, speaking little to no English, having no contacts or money. His parents went bankrupt and divorced by the time he turned 16. Now, being raised by a single mother, he swore to be the man that would protect and provide for his mom. He worked for minimum wage for anyone that would hire him. He dropped out of college to pursue his business dreams. Dan started and failed at 13 businesses before having his first success, and became a self-made millionaire by 27 and a multi-millionaire by the age of 30. Today, his investment portfolio spans the globe, including real estate, digital marketing, education, and private equity. When Dan's father passed away, Dan shifted from living a life of success to a life of significance. He wanted his is to inspire and empower people to take back control of their lives, develop unshakable financial confidence, and become a better version of themselves. Dan's Rags to Riches story has been featured in numerous publications, even featured on the cover of the iconic Concierge and Jet Set magazine alongside with Richard Branson, Daniel Craig, and The Rock. Dan is an international best-selling author of 12 books, a two-time TEDx opening speaker. The Danlock brand is followed by millions on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Now, stand up and put your hands together and give a big, warm welcome to
Thank you. Wow. Have a seat. Well, Jason told me you guys need to work on your energy a bit. Some caffeine. How many of you have heard of my name Dan Locke before? Put that nice and high. Good. How many of you have watched my videos on YouTube or follow me on social media? Okay. Good. How many have no fucking clue who the fuck I am? Okay, nice and high. Well, by the end of my talk, you will know who I am. Okay. So I want to start off by asking you a question. The question is, why are you here? What brought you here? Tell me. Become the best version of yourself.
Change my life.
Change your life.
Listen to you talk.
Listen to me talk. That's a damn fucking good reason. I would pay to hear myself talk. Put up your hand if you are here because you want to learn how to pick up girls. You want to get laid. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I've been there. Put up your hand if you're here because you need some direction, you need some clarity in your life. Okay? Put up your hand if you are here, you want to have more success. Okay, very good. And put up your hand if you're here, you want to make more money. Okay. I think all those are very, very good reasons why you want to be here. But I believe the truth of why you are here, why you drove here, why you flew all the way here, crammed in a fucking room for 3 days, is because you want to become a better version of yourself. Whatever that might look like. So what I'm going to do in the next hour or so is to take what you've learned in the last 3 days, the high status mindset. I'm going to show you how to turn that into high income. They can earn you an extra $100,000 to $250,000 a year without a college degree. Who wants to learn how to do that? Give me, oh yeah? Good. Today I'm going to walk you through 4 secrets. How many? 4 secrets. To show you how you're going to make your FU money. As a high-ticket closer, I'm not talking about a little bit of money. I'm talking about making enough money to say fuck you to your boss, to your enemies, to the bitch who dumped you. Did I just say that out loud? Or the guy who dumped you. I see ladies in the room as well. Or to the people who doubted you. To make enough money to live the dream life that you want. To live life as you damn well want and make as much money as you damn well please. So if you want to buy that dream car, it's fucking done. You want to stay in a nice hotel? Done. You want to party with friends? Done. You want to take care of your family? How many of you want to have more success because you want to take care of people that you love? That was my motivation. When I was getting started, money never interested me. At the time, you got to understand, when I first came to North America, I couldn't speak a word of English. Being a millionaire was not on my list, believe me. Okay? It was just to make enough to get through the day to be able to support my mom. That was it. That was my motivation. It wasn't because I want the nice things, I want a nice car, I want the fancy suit, the jet, all this stuff. That came later. That's not in a million fucking years could I ever imagine I would be doing what I'm doing today. Not in my wildest dream. At the end of my talk, I'm also going to give you a copy of my book. Do I have a copy of my book? It's okay. Who wants it? Put it nice and high. Hold on. Let me see. Hold it there. If your hand is not up right now, I ain't giving you shit. Okay, let me see. Okay, put your hand down. Good. Now, with the book, let me tell you a little bit about the book. I wrote the book a number of years ago, and it's my life story. And this book, it's a collector's item because I brought a few hundred copies with me. That is it. It's a hardcover of my book. You can go on Amazon, you can still buy a soft cover, but I'm no longer publishing the hardcover. This is it. Like whatever I have, this is it. You won't be able to find. In fact, you go to Amazon, the hardcover sells as much as $120 right now. Now, I know some of you guys, so fucking entrepreneurial, you get the book and then flip it on fucking eBay or some shit. Okay? Yeah, this book. This book here, right here. Thank you. So, don't fucking do that. Because if I'm going to give you a gift, I want you to cherish it. What's the word? Cherish. Cherish the gift. It's entrepreneurial, but don't do that. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. But it's interesting. I've seen it when last time when we went out of print, I've actually saw a sell on Amazon, sold it for like $500 some more dollars. Yeah. But you're all going to get a copy. Okay? You all can. Don't just take the book, read the book. Most importantly, use the book. Use the book. No good just reading the book. Reading the book ain't gonna make you rich. Using the book, then you have a chance. You have a chance. So I'm gonna show a quick video here just before I flew here with my team. I brought a team of 10 with me and see if they see the video would work. Oh, here we go.
Guess who's here? Guess who's here?
See my desk, my guy.
All right. Sifu's here with Jenny. Sifu, how you doing?
HTC?
Yeah, that's right, HTC.
HTC family. Good to
How you
see you.
doing?
Yeah, thank you, desk.
Jenny? Yeah, come on board. Hop on. We're gonna fly out.
I want to talk more, but we got late. We gotta go.
All right.
All right, guys, we'll see you later.
And you saw Desmond somewhere around. He's my right-hand guy. Yeah, so been with me for a long time. But my life wasn't always like this. My life wasn't always, I'm on a cover magazine. This is on the iconic Concierge magazine, one of the most prestigious magazines in Canada. And they call me the king of high-ticket sales. I'm going to share a first secret with you. Write this down. And that is the power of wealth triangle. The power of wealth triangle. This is me, mom, and dad. Now, I guess you could say I always have a thing for a red suit, even at an early age. So I was born in Hong Kong. Immigrated to Canada when I was 14 years old with no money, no connections, and not a word of the English language on my lips. My mom and dad got divorced when I was 16 years old. So you can imagine going to a country where you don't speak the language. So growing up, I didn't have a lot of confidence. I wasn't one of those people that said, I'm going to do these great things. I'm going to accomplish this. I'm going to accomplish that. No. And I wasn't one of those people who know all the right people in all the right places. Because when I first got to North America, I didn't know anybody. I had no friends. And I wasn't one of those people that was born to do some great or wonderful things. No. And I wasn't one of those students that had a good education. And in fact, I dropped out of college. I never graduated from college. I was what my instructor would say a C student, okay? If I cheated in the class, maybe a B student, a little bit, right? So I wasn't particularly a good student. I didn't have a good resume. I didn't go to like fancy, like Stanford or Harvard and all those schools. I didn't win any of those things. And growing up, because I wanted to provide for my mom, when my mom and dad got divorced, as the only child in my family, it's the very first time I experienced that in order to provide for my family, I need to stop being a fucking boy and man up and mature at a very early age. So the first 5 years of my career, I didn't take a single day off. When all my friends, they were chasing girls, drinking beer, watching games, I didn't do any of that. I was working every fucking day, every day for the first 5 years of my career, not a single day off, working 12 to 14 hours every day for the first 5 years. I paid the fucking price versus everybody else. They were doing their thing, right? So I spent a few years doing what other people didn't want to do. And now I could have what they could never have. Freedom. F you money, yes. Yes. At the time, the only asset I had was a white Ford Escort, sedan with 150,000 miles on it. I bought that from my aunt for $2,500. And I overpaid. Because that was a piece of crap. It was a piece of crap. Now, you don't see from this picture, but actually the passenger door, that shit doesn't work, okay? It does not open. So every time I would drive my mom to get groceries, she had to come over to my driver's seat and do this whole thing, right? And she had to go through the window to get out. It's like a fucking action movie or some shit, right? It was a piece of crap. But that was the only car we had. And my mom and I would go to the groceries. You know, when you go to the supermarket or groceries, there's a section that everything is on discount. The almost expired fruit, that's what we buy. And we'll buy that and we'll try to find a good deal. And we'll go home and we'll eat. And we'll buy this. Remember there was a time there was a bakery near my house, about 10-minute drive. And we'll go to the bakery at 6 p.m. because the bakery closes at 7. Why do you think I go to the bakery at 6? Because we could get a whole load of bread for just a few dollars. And we made that bread go a long way. We eat that bread for breakfast and lunch for the entire week. That was the first few years of my life. So I know what it's like to struggle. And know what it's like to be in debt. At the time, because of all my crazy business ideas, I was so hungry. I was so desperate that I wanted to succeed that it doesn't matter what it is. Even it remotely sounds like I'll make money doing that, I would be all like excited and doing that. I had kind of the shiny object syndrome. How many of you know what I'm talking about, right? You have that too? Okay, so I'm not the only one, good. Okay, so I had the fucking shiny object syndrome, right? I was trying all kinds of ideas to make money online. I read Think and Grow Rich. How many of you read Think and Grow Rich? Okay, well the problem was there was a lot of thinking, not enough riching. All right? How many read How to Win Friends, Influence People? Good. If you haven't, you should. Problem was I couldn't influence my friends to loan me more money. So that wasn't working that well either. And I was doing what most people teach us, the affirmation. I would get up in the morning and look in the mirror and I would tell myself, yes, I'm successful and I'm worth it, I'm good, and did all this stuff. I walked on hot cold. You know whose seminar is that, right? I walked on, burned my feet and shit, right? And I was still broke. I was still broke. And I didn't know why. At the times I was basically what I call a junkie, right? How many have tried some of these things before? How many try MLM? Well, nice and high. Okay, I've tried that. How many try job shipping? Okay. Social media to make money, SEO, Amazon, mobile apps, membership sites, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, yes, e-commerce, e-books, product launches. And you feel like, fuck me. There must be an easier way to hit my financial goals. How many have that feeling? Yeah, that was my feeling. I tried all this shit. I tried vending machine. I tried the mail order. Like mail, like direct mail, licking stamps and shit. I try that. You guys probably don't know what that is. Direct mail, what is that? Back in my days, right? Back in my days. I was like this old lady here. You got an email and you say, oh dear, these Nigerian prince needs help. Looks like I make a few dollars too. That was me. I was like, that looks good. You know, you pay me some money, a couple million, I make a commission. That sounds like a good idea, right? I was very naive. Until I discovered the power of wealth triangle. Take notes. There are 3 parts to the wealth triangle. How many? 3. The first part is what I call high income skills. What's it called? High income skills. Not a high income job, not a high income career, high income skill. With a high income skill, how do you define that? I define high income skill as a skill that could make you at least a minimum of $10,000 a month. How much? $10,000 a month. You are turning your skill, your expertise, your passion into money. With a high income skill, you are still trading hours for dollars, but for high dollars. High dollars. Now, I'm not talking about having a job, okay? I'm not talking about having a job. Not talking about, because a high income skill, I want you to have the flexibility. What's the word? Flexibility. So you should control. You're in control of your own time, right? Your own skill. Why is it important? Because it gives you stability and peace of mind. It gives you stability and peace of mind. Once you master that, you're making 10K a month, now you can move to stage 2, is what I call scalable business. What's it called? Scalable business. I love you guys. I love the energy. Perfect. You know, when I get excited, I teach more. It's good. So scalable business, now how do I define a scalable business? Is a franchise a scalable business? No. Why is it not? Because you cannot leverage it. So a scalable business is a business that allows you to scale very quickly without a lot of infrastructure, without a lot of people. It could be technology. It could be an internet marketing-based business. That's okay. A scalable business. The third is what I call high return investment. Write down. High return investments. I define high return investments as investments that can make you generate an above average 10% return year in and year out. Year in and year out. Let me ask you this question. Is cryptocurrency a high return investment? Why not? Because it's speculation. You're betting on the capital gain. I buy at this, I'm going to sell at that. Maybe that month or that year you are getting more than 10%, but next year could you also lose your fucking shirt? Yes, believe me. How many of you know some people have lost some money in cryptocurrency? How many have you lost some money in cryptocurrency? Okay, all right. Now, why is this important? This, from now on, you have so much clarity. You cannot shortcut this process. You go first, you got to master your what? First stage, high income skill. Then you make money from a high income skill. Now you're generating cash. What's the word? Cash. You take that cash, then you start your scalable business. Your scalable business provides you with cash flow. You take that cash flow down, you put into high return investment. Your high return investment builds your net worth. It builds your net worth. And that's what I've done. Here's the problem. Why people fail. They have no high income skills. They jump into starting a scalable business. And it turns into a fucking mess. You see these people on Dragon's Den, on Shark Tank all the time. They have no business acumen. They mortgage their home. They max out their credit card. They build this board game. And they say, I'm going to make this work. Well, here's the problem. The worst time to start a business is when you're desperate. Write it down. The worst time to start a business is when you're desperate. When you need money like you need blood in your vein. When you're desperate in a business, you cannot make smart decisions. Because you're like this. You have this frantic energy. And people don't like to buy from people who are desperate and needy. How many of you know what I'm talking about? How many of you met those people? You know, they're like just like fucking addict, right? Can you buy from me? Yeah. I'll give you a fucking call. Right? You know what I'm talking about? But when you have your high income skills, you can now take your time in your business. You know what? I'm making 10K a month. I can take some time. I can do it properly. And here's a question. If you have a scalable business and this thing is working well, where the fuck are you going to find the money to scale? Hello? Without high income skills, how the fuck are you going to scale? And what if this shit doesn't work? At least you have something to fall back on. You with me? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Or people with no high income skills, with no scalable business. I have a fucking job. I'm making 2K a month. I'm going to buy some properties with no money down. And I'm going to get rich quick doing that. And then what happens? The toilet broke. The tenant moved out. They're fucked. They're fucked. You see the problem here? So then, from now on, you're like, okay, Dan, what should I do? What should I do to make money? Just look at where you're at. You're making less than 10K a month. What do you focus on? You're making more than 10K a month. Now you can scalable business. Now your business is making so much fucking cash. You don't know what to do with it. Then you put into your... It's that simple. Does that give you more clarity? Yes. Like, duh. Now, but I just gave you what I've learned in the last 10 years in basically 5 minutes. Right? 5 minutes. So here's a question, and I want you to say it with me. This is a question changed my entire life. Say it with me. What's the one high income skill that I could develop today that will free me from financial struggles and worries forever? One more time, twice as loud. What's the one high income skill that I could develop today, free me from financial struggles and worries forever? I stopped trying to be a millionaire overnight. I stopped trying to look for that fucking magic pill, get rich quick bullshit. I was looking within. What's the one skill that I could develop today? Me. That will free me from financial struggles and worries forever. So at first, my very first skill that I developed in my early 20s was copywriting. I know Jason teaches that. How do you write copy? I was making 10K a month as a young guy, 21 years old. Making 10K a month. It was good. For a young, wouldn't you say? 21-year-old, 10K a month, that's pretty fucking good. I felt like $1 million. You got to understand, right? Now it's not a lot of money, but back then was fuck, man, 10K a month, man. I felt like I'm like a baller, man, right? And then as I was doing copywriting, I was doing work with clients were asking me, well, Dan, yeah, you write me this beautiful marketing piece. How the fuck am I going to use this? Oh, okay, let me teach you how to use it. So then I developed my second high income skill, which is consulting. I started charging people for my knowledge, right? And naturally, then from consulting to speaking to deal making to investing, eventually led to high ticket closing. High ticket closing. My high income skills bought me this R8 when I was 26 years old. That was more than 11 years ago. So a little bit younger with the spiky hair and shit, right? Tried to look cool and shit. Yeah. You know, this is funny. This shot is like a freezing cold, and I try to pose, right? Fucking like for an hour to get one photo. Don't get me started. Don't get me started, right? You see this Instagram photo, right? Oh, you know, fucking like an hour, light and shit. Oh, I just woke up in the morning, fucking, you know. No, that's a 2-hour effort. Shit. And my high income skills would have made me tens of millions of dollars over the years. Tens of millions. And will continue to make me tens of millions of dollars until I die. That was my secret. I developed one, how many? One. And then I developed the second high income skill, and the third, and the fourth, and fifth. This is my daily earning. Not yearly earning, not monthly earning, not weekly earning, daily earning. Now, that's of course, is that a very good day? Not my best day. It's not my best day. It's not my best day. Not my best day. It is not my best day. And today I can tell I live a very comfortable lifestyle that I myself could not have imagined. My primary residence is a 4,300 square foot home with a view of the water, 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms in one of the most expensive cities in the world, Vancouver. Got a home theater, got a video game, right? Got a gym, got a sauna room, got a massage room, all that shit. I've got a full-size, you see the Iron Man thing? I just bought a full-size Iron Man at home, right? But you see that on YouTube. I'll post it in a few weeks. And people say, oh, but Dan, that's wasteful, and you shouldn't spend money on those things. Well, that's the thing. When you have FU money, you can spend some money. It's okay. You can have some fun with this, right? That's my prime residence. My secondary residence is my dental headquarters, a $15 million penthouse in Cole Harbour, Vancouver. How many of you believe when you wake up in the morning, that's the view that you see every fucking day, you'll be more motivated to create more wealth? Yeah, you better believe it. This same penthouse, some of the celebrities have stayed in. Mel Gibson, Liam Neeson, Chris Hemsworth, Thor from Marvel. Or you see on his Instagram, he's staying in this same unit. But now it's my fucking home. Now they can't stay anymore. It's my fucking home. And I'm not telling you this to impress you. Believe me, I'm pretty impressed with myself. I don't need to impress you with that. What I'm trying to communicate is, it's possible. A fucking poor immigrant boy could do this. If you're born in America, what fucking excuse do you have? You have none. So don't give me that bullshit. Oh, my family is fucking dysfunctional, all that. Everybody comes from a dysfunctional family. How many come from a dysfunctional family? Look around the fucking room. Not just you, okay? How many of you are the kind of the odd one in your family? I got two in my hands. Yeah. Look, it's not, your story is not that unique. It's not that unique, right? And now impact millions of people through social media. 10 million views on YouTube, 800,000 on Facebook, 60K on Instagram. By the end of next year, same time, probably 10 times bigger. But it's not just fame, it's not just money. It's I'm able to impact people in a profound way. You notice how Desmond called me Sifu? My students call me Sifu, not because I'm rich, but because I've impacted life in some way. And Sifu in Chinese term, it means teacher. It means mentor. It's a sign of respect. Problem is, now that a lot of millennials can't fucking spell respect no more. They don't understand the word. They don't understand the concept. I've been a TEDx speaker twice in my career, opening speaker. People ask me the questions all the time. I've done a lot of things in my life. Wouldn't you agree? Yes. The thing that I'm most proud of is I'm able to fully provide for my mom for the last 8 years so she doesn't have to work. And I thank you for the applause, but I want that for you as well. Because I could tell you that the car, the house, all that is nice, but at the end of the day, it is about taking care of your family. That's what it's all about. When you take away all that shit, at the end of the day, that's what it's about. When things get tough, I think of my mom. What's so tough about it? When I'm on a call getting rejected, shit. I'm doing it for my mom. That motivates me, and I want that for you. To be able to get to a place where you can take care of your family. My mom is flying to Vancouver to see me in August. I'm going to take her to Vegas. I'm going to take her on a plane. When you can do that kind of stuff, and you do it without you don't even have to think about it. You can write that check and say, hey, you know what, Mom? Here you go. Come here, first class. I'm going to take you to Vegas, private jet. My mom is so cute, now, because she doesn't understand English, you got to understand, okay? And she was following me on social media, and she'll write down every day, like, let's say how many subscribers I had on YouTube, and next day, oh, Dan, you just have 2,000 more subscribers. And she'll have a little journal, and she would keep track of this shit, right? And I talk to her every Sunday for 2 hours. I talk to my mom every 2 hours Sunday night. And she would say, hey, I noticed your growth has slowed down a bit. What's going on? Right? I love my mom. It's like adorable, absolutely adorable, right? So from that $2,500 Ford Escort fucking piece of crap lemon to a $250,000 car, what changed? What transformed my life? I can tell you, write this down. What transformed my life, it's all because I've dedicated my whole fucking life to one thing and one thing only, and that is being a high-ticket closer. How do you turn your high-status mindset into high income? The number one way to do that is high-ticket closing, and I'll prove to you in just a moment. Think about this. Everything that you ever want, everything you ever want in life, other people already have them. Say it with me. Everything that you want in life, other people already have them. I don't care if it's money, I don't care if it's context, I don't care if it's relationship, I don't care if it's fulfillment, power, you name it. Other people already have them. All you need to do is close them. Dating is the same idea. You got to close. You can get the phone numbers, you can do all that shit. Until you close, nothing happens. Business is the same way. It's the same idea. I'm where I am today because I could close. Think about Jason. Jason Capital. He's where he is because he could fucking close. He could close on stage, he could close one-on-one, he could close in email, he could close in video, he could close on a web page. He can fucking close. That's the number one high income skill that will free you from struggles and worries forever. And no one can take that away from you. All my wealth and success and fulfillment comes from my ability to close. It's not simple. It's not complicated. I'll share with you why I believe the financial freedom concept is obsolete. How many of you heard of the concept? You want to be financially free, right? You hear this online a lot, and a lot of gurus, they talk about it. Oh, you want to be financially free and all this fucking bullshit. It's obsolete. It doesn't work. Here's why it doesn't work. Speaking from experience. Here's what I've learned. Just because you're free today doesn't mean you're free tomorrow. Just because your investments are making you money today doesn't mean they'll make you money tomorrow. Things change. Suddenly, I've got these investments, something, wrong turn, suddenly I'm less free. So it's not a permanent thing. It's not where you get to a point, because people think of, when I say the word financial freedom, what picture comes to mind? Yeah, Hawaii, you're on the beach, you're fucking doing nothing, right? All these things, right? You do nothing. So I was there. I worked so hard until I hit 27. I retired, quote unquote, for 2 months, sitting on a beach, doing nothing. I was bored out of fucking mind. It didn't work. I'll prove to you why it didn't work. I would challenge you to do one thing. Look at the people on the Forbes 500. The richest people on the planet. Watch their interviews. Listen to their language. I promise you, they don't even use the word financial freedom. It's not in their vocabulary. If it is financial freedom they are pursuing, all of them could have retired a long time ago, yes or no? Yes. They could, but yet they're still working. They don't need the money. So if it's such a good fucking idea, why don't the richest people on the planet, the top 500, think it's a good idea? Not only they don't think it's a good idea, they don't even use the word. I challenge you, listen to Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs, all the interviews. Oh yeah, I'm building Apple so I can be financially free. That's not their focus. So I think this concept is obsolete. So instead of aiming for financial freedom, write this down. I want you to aim for financial Confidence. What's the word? Financial confidence. Financial confidence. It's a different animal. Because when you are financially confident, when you have the skills, you're not relying on the economy, you're not relying on a third party, you're not relying on the government, you're not relying on a job, you're not relying on somebody to provide for you. No. No one can take that away from you. I could lose everything I have tomorrow, knock on wood. I could make it back. Has nothing to do. I'm rich not because of my money. You got this? It's not because of my money. Money doesn't make you rich. Money is just money. Write this down. If you cannot make money without money, you probably cannot make money with money. If you cannot make money without money, you probably cannot make money with money. No, I said that a few times. I think it's fucking good too, yes. You would think, oh, let's just, no. How many have seen people? Suddenly they have a little bit of money, right? Maybe from some unexpected sources, and they fucking just blew it. They cannot keep it. That's why 2/3 of the lottery winners end up going bankrupt within 5 years. Money didn't make them rich. They had a temporary access to it, and that was it. You see, it never ceases to amaze me that people will think of nothing when it comes to buying a high definition TV or some liability or fancy car, whatever it is. But when it comes to buying financial confidence, it's such a major decision. Remember, we're speaking at a conference, kind of like this, a couple hundred people. And I was the keynote speaker for the first day, for the first speaker. So after I spoke, I sat down in the audience, exactly this spot, front row and center. And I was just taking notes, I was learning. And the second speaker was up on stage and he was speaking and all that. And about halfway into his presentation, I stood up and I walked out the door. Now, all the people around me was thinking, oh, maybe Dan is just tired, that he wants to get back to the hotel room and all that. No, I was going out there to sign up for the second speaker's education. And I did the same thing for the third speaker, I did the same thing for the fourth speaker. You see, I didn't have to wait for somebody to tell me what I need to do to better my life. So I did that 4 speakers. On that day, I must have spent $7,000 in my own education. And the staff outside, he was asking me, but Dan, you don't know the price yet. I said, it doesn't matter. I said, here's my credit card. I want to buy it. Yeah, but Dan, you don't know what it is. Is it a DVD? Is it like a seminar? Is it like a course? You don't know what the fuck it is. I said, it doesn't matter. I want what he has to offer. Here's my credit card. Just pay it. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, one of the staff, a young guy, couldn't help. He said, Dan, can I ask you a question? I said, sure. I don't get it. Like, why are you spending all this money signing up for these courses? I mean, you teach this stuff. Like, for God's sakes, you're already a millionaire. Like, why are you signing up for all these education? I said, dude, listen to me. How do you think I get to become a millionaire in the first place? Like, duh. Dude, right? Isn't it amazing? You think about it. Isn't it amazing that people who need this information the most, they don't seem to be seeking it? Think of people in your life. How many of you know some people in your life that you know they would benefit from being at High Status Summit, yet they're not here? How many of you people say to you in your life, what, you're going to another seminar? Make sure they don't sell you anything. You're going to buy a bunch of crap. How many of those people in your life, right? Yeah. Sometimes the people who mess you up, they are the ones who love you the most. They're called family. They're called family. Write this down. Stop taking advice from broke people on how to get rich. Would you take advice from a person who's overweight on how to lose weight? Would you take advice from a person who has been single for 10 years on how to pick up girls? Like, hello? Then why the fuck would you take advice from family and friends on how to be successful when they are absolutely not qualified to give you that advice? Look at their fucking life. Do you want their life? Listen to this, write this down. You take their advice, you take whoever person's advice, you have their life. You take their advice, you have their life. If that's what you want, great. If not, say thank you for sharing, and that's it. And that's it. I know they have the best intentions for you. I get that. They love you. I get that. I'm just saying they're not qualified to give you advice. You got it?
Yes.
When you're in your 20s, you're very concerned about what people think about you. When you're in your 30s, you don't really care that much what people think about you. And when you're in your 40s, you discover the fucking truth. Nobody was giving a fucking damn. They weren't even thinking about you at all. They've got enough shit going on in their lives. Trust me, they're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about you. How many of you agree that millionaires, we think differently from a poor and the middle class? Yes? The way that we see things, the way that our mind, our brain is wired, completely different. Okay? Write this down. Making money is not difficult. It is very, very different. It's not difficult, but it's very, very different. There's a way for you to win in this game, but it's very different from the way that you've been playing it. Say it with me. Money is math. Say again. Money is math. One more, twice as loud. Money is math. That's $7,000 investment that I invested made me over $100,000 in 30 days. I got all my money back the first day I used the materials, because money is math. How many of you agree? I invest $7,000 into something that made me $100,000. How many of you think that's a bargain? It's a no-brainer. Okay? Let me ask you this. How many of you would want me to sell you something for $7,000 that would make you $100,000? Put it nice and high. If your hand is not up right now, I got nothing to teach you. No one can teach you. Because your mindset's so locked into, yeah, but I don't want to spend any money. I just want to make money. I used to think that way. And I was fucking poor. I got it. I've been there. I get it. Low status, poor mindset. Low status, poor people think, I can't afford it. That's too expensive. Imagine this. Let's imagine this, okay? Say it with me. Imagine I just park a brand new Ferrari right in front of the hotel. Brand new. And I say to you that I'm going to sell the Ferrari to you. Here's the key. Here's the key for $50,000. How many of you would buy it? Put your hand down. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, but I don't drive Ferrari. I don't like red. I don't have $50,000. Low status, poor person mentality. I don't have $50,000. You know what I would do? Let's say I don't have $50,000. I would buy the car with an option, with a 3-day time frame. I would go to Craigslist. Now, I know the car, let's say, is worth $200,000. I'm going to mark it down. It's brand new for $150,000. I will do a simultaneous close. Without my own money, I would have made $100,000. That's the fucking difference. Do you see how my mind thinks? Has nothing to do with how much money I have. That's why I'm where I'm today. Kiyosaki said it very well. When the minute you say, I can't afford it, your mind shuts down. It stops working. You stop being resourceful. I can't afford it. Oh, okay, that's it. You're out of the game. I'm like, no. What can I do? What can I do? How can I make this work? A high status, rich mindset. Write this down. Say it with me. How can I make it make me money? One more time. How can I make it? Do you see the difference? Big distinction. One is, I can't afford it. This is, how can I make it make me money? I'm going to make it make me money. It has nothing to do with the thing. It has to do with my creativity, my skill. What can I do? It has nothing to do with money. Secret number 2. Why high-tech clothing is one of the most high-paying and most in-demand professions in the world. I'm going to prove this to you. Now, this is the insight you can only get from me. You don't see other people talking about this. Have you noticed this? How many have been online for a while now, okay? You notice a lot of now online entrepreneurs, companies, they're selling these products online. How many of you realize that the marketplace is getting more competitive, right? You log on to Facebook, a lot of different ads, right? The cost of advertising is going what? Going what? Going up. Getting more competitive. What happens is now the old days of making money selling low-ticket items, the $97, the $47, the $197, $997, all those type of low-ticket sales, they just become the initial sell to get the customers in. Does that make sense? Yes. There's no money in that. All the money is in the back end. All the money is made through high-ticket sales. That's where all the money is. But here's the thing. These high-ticket sales cannot be closed, cannot be sold with just a web page, your email, or a video. These offers, they need to be sold with someone getting on the phone and closing them. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, okay, Dan, I got it. But what has that to do with me? This is where you come in. All these business leaders, they spend a fortune, a what? Every month, generating the leads, converting those leads, running webinars, doing email follow-ups, making videos, publishing content. But they don't make the real money until a high-ticket closer like you and me get on the phone and close these high-ticket sales. This is fucking profound. They don't make the real money until you and I get on the phone. And they're happy to pay you a 10, 15% commission if you can do that for them. You can be the rainmaker. And here's what's so fucking amazing. It means you can make an incredible income without ever creating a single product, running a single ad, and cold calling a single person. That deserves a round of applause. Say it with me. Whoever can make it rain. One more time. You can make it rain, you control the fucking game. Whoever can make it rain controls the game. Now, but you might be saying, but damn, I don't want to be a sleazy salesman. How many of you don't like selling? Let's be honest. It's okay. Yep. No, nice and high. I want to see. Thank you for honesty. That's okay. Wait. Something is coming to me. You're broke. You are broke. Because in business, nothing happens until a sale is made. Look at this. If you're not ready to buy, you're not ready to sell. So whenever from now on, you hear your friend, and they say, well, I don't like salespeople, I don't like selling. You just do this. Wait. You're broke. And they'll be like, how the fuck do you know? And then you say, man, psychic power. Give me $20, I'll show you. At least you can make some fucking money with this, right? Fuck. It's very, very simple. Nothing happens until a sale is made in business. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about slimy sales technique, all this bullshit. High ticket closing. Write this down. It's getting someone to ask you for what you're selling. Here's the punchline. And have them believe it was their idea. And they are literally begging you, whatever you're selling, please, I am buying. Can you see how powerful that is? How do you know when you're doing this right? I can tell you that. All my high-ticket closers. How do you know when you get this right? You just close a $10,000 sale, and your prospect says, thank you. I teach all my guys. Whenever you close the sale, right after, you never ever, listen to me, you never ever say thank you. Here's what you say, write it down. After you close the sale, you say congratulations. Congratulations. Do you see the difference? Yes. We don't twist people's arm. We don't try to pressure them into buying something that they don't want. We don't do any of that shit. That's like the fucking snake oil salesman and shit like that. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. Why I believe high-ticket closing is the highest paying part-time side hustle in the world. Reason number one, high profits due to low overhead. All you need is a computer, a telephone line. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need fucking software. You don't need an office space. You don't need to have to spend money on building websites, creating landing pages, running ads, driving traffic, buying software, building funnels. Your client is doing all of that for you. They already have all of that in place. Number two, predictable and stable high income. You can make $10,000 a month working with just how many? One business leader and one client. You don't have to worry about getting new clients. In fact, your clients are more worried about you leaving them. And I'll show you why. You can start fast. You can start what? Fast. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need credibility. You don't need to be well known. You don't need a marketing budget. Your client has all of that already. You are not selling you, you are selling them. You're not selling you. You're selling them. You can start making a great income in as little as 60 days. Listen to me. Freedom. This is a truly freedom-based business. You work when you want, where you want, and how much you want. And you never have to drag family and friends into some bullshit MLM deal. How many have done that before? I've done that before. And then what happens? You join the NFL club. No friends left. Right? Your friends don't want to talk to you no more. Oh, come on, not another fucking vitamin, water, whatever fucking deal. Right? No, you only talk to people who actually want what you have to offer. You only talk to people who want what you have to offer. Number 5, no product creation or service delivery needed. You don't create the products, you don't deliver the service. You don't deliver the coaching, you don't run the workshop, right? You don't fulfill the service because you're selling whose? Other people's high-ticket offers. You don't need to buy inventory, you don't need to try to get products from China or create any of the content. Again, you're not selling you, you're selling who? You're selling other people. Low stress and very low tech. It doesn't get any more low tech than this. It's a fucking phone. It is a phone. It's Skype. It's Zoom. You don't need to build a massive email list. How many have heard of this saying? Oh, the money is in the list, right? You don't need a fucking list. You don't need a list. You don't need to learn complicated marketing techniques, but what you do need to know is how to close on the phone. You do need to learn how to do telephone skills. To me, it doesn't get any more low-tech than that. And here's the key. To have long-term success, you've got to be able to deliver value. Happier clients. Because you're actually helping the expert personally. And they'll get results. And you make them and yourself a lot of money. Think about this. Whoever can make it rain, controls the game. Every fucking person in that company is an expense. You're the only person in the company that's bringing in the revenue. You are the rainmaker. Think about it. They'll love you for it. They will love you for it because you're producing results. So this is a high profit, what's the word?
High profit.
Stress-free, what's the word?
Stress-free.
Side hustle you can be very proud of. You talk to my guys. I've got some of my mentees in the room. You ask what they do. They'll tell you very proudly, I'm a high-ticket closer. Not long of those, well, I kind of have this opportunity and kind of, yeah, but are you interested in making a $500 a month in part-time income and shit? Fuck that shit, right? I think it's important to be proud of what you do, yes?
Yes.
It's not just making money. It's just, this is who the fuck I am. I'm a high-ticket closer is what I do. And you'll see, people look, oh, wow, all right, okay, tell me more. It's very, very different. How many of you have your own products and services that you're selling right now? You're selling your own stuff, okay, can I see? Okay, quite a few, good. If you're selling any of your own products and services, the ability to close high-ticket sales on the phone will easily double, triple, or quadruple your sales. The chances are you suck on the telephone right now, if you're honest with me. Here's a quick testimonial. Cody. Just wanted to share a bit of success since joining HTC family. It's a bit long, but it's true. Speaking to what Seafood Danlock teaches, thanks to the teachings of Seafood Danlock, we're not even done with our course. He's not even fucking done with my course. And I've been closing high-ticket items. In August 2017, I started a video production company on the side. I enjoy making videos in my free time, so it seemed like the right thing to do is to earn some extra cash. I started closing $3,000 deal. It was great. Then I was doing other video work that was paying decent, but not in those high ticket ranges of the first one. Plus the first client was the client from hell. Since studying HTC and listening to Sifu, I've since fired the first client and closed 2 more deals. How many? 2. This week alone. Those 2 deals total $10,387. Listen to me. There's very little relationship, write this down, between being good at what you do and getting paid. There's very little relationship between being good at what you do and getting paid. Because how many of you are pretty damn fucking good at what you do and you're not getting paid enough? Okay, I'll rest my case. There's a huge relationship between being good at what you do, being able to close, being able to what? Close and getting paid. Doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter how passionate you are, doesn't matter how good your product or service is, you cannot close, you will not be able to make it rain. That's the biggest obstacle that's in front of you, between you and where you want to go. Write this down. The distance between where you are to where you want to go is your words. The distance between where you are to where you want to go is your words. You can master that, you can do anything. And until you master that, you will always struggle. You will always struggle. Secret number 3. High-ticket closing is the easiest money that you will ever make. As I said, your average entrepreneurs, marketers, they are busy. What's the word? Busy. Running their own businesses. They're doing the speaking engagement. They're running workshops. They're coaching clients. They're creating content. They're running ads. They're writing emails. They're doing product launches. They're making videos. They're managing a team. I could go on and on. You get the idea, right? You get the fucking idea. They know that they need to be doing high-ticket sales because that's where all the money is. Very simple, right? And they know they're leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table without someone closing for them. They don't have the time or the ability to close these sales on the phone themselves. They are busy. And it's simply bad positioning. They're busy running their thing. It's bad positioning. So they shouldn't be on the phone. They haven't got a clue where to find and hire high-ticket closers. They don't know, even if they do get them, they don't know how to train these people and turn them into high-ticket closers. And this is where you come in. They have an advertising budget. Because when I teach you, we only work with one type of person, and that is players with money. PWM, write it down. Who do we work with? Players with money. Who's the only person we work with?
Players with money.
That's it. We don't work with fucking losers. I'm not in the business of turning losers into winners. I'm in the business of helping winners win more. I'll say it again. I'm not in the business of turning losers into winners. I'm in the business of helping winners win more. They've got a team. They've got an advertising budget. They're cranking out content. Let's talk. They don't have an offer. They don't have a marketing machine. They have no marketing budget. Let's not talk. Maybe later, but not right now. Not right now. Give some example. These are just some simple posts I found on Facebook that's fucking everywhere. Would you like to earn a fantastic income comparable to what doctors make by helping people achieve their dreams, all while working from home or from anywhere in the world? Would you like to be on the phone with pre-sold, what's the word? Pre-sold prospects every day who are eager to speak with you? Would you like to earn $500? How much? $500. Per sale or more with no cold calling. No cold calling. Here's another one. Would you like to earn $500 or more per enrollment? Be handed at least 5. How many? 5. Red hot pre-sold inbound, not outbound, not fucking cold calling, inbound leads every day to talk to with zero cold calling, right? Be on the phone with prospects. They have already said yes 10 fucking times before they even get on the phone with you. Like, hello? Like, hello? Seriously. Here's another one. I'm hiring another sales superstar ASAP. Do you see the urgency there? And we've been growing very quickly. We do around 30 to 40 new front-end sales a day and sell 2K to 10K packages fucking weekly. Looking for one superstar to hire. Shoot me a PM if you think you're fit. Here's another one. We are hiring. Want to lead sales and establish and growing startup. We have over 100 customers. Here's another one. Ladies, do you want to earn $5,000, $10 a month from your home kitchen table in your pajamas, helping people reclaim their health? It's very simple. It's basic business. There's a lot of demand. Can you see there's a lot of fucking demand? Yes. And there's no supply. There is no supply. I could show you this all day long. You don't need to be Warren Buffett to think there's a lot of demand, not enough supply. There's a fortune to be made. I only have one question, then I'll be out of here. The question is this: if not you, then who? And if it's not now, then when? Today's the day. Today's the day, you know what? You say, fuck it. Then you say to yourself that my life is worth it. My financial future is worth it. I am worth it. Today's the day, you know what? I'm going to get this taken care of. And from now on, you'll have a high income skill for the rest of your life. Be able to close anywhere, anyone, anywhere, anytime. And XTC will show you how to do that. I will show you how to do that. For those of you who want, stand up, follow me outside to get your free book, but also to get started. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.